Welcome to Easy English Chats.
Hi, everyone. I'm Eva.
And I'm Paul. We're so glad you could join us today.
Today, we're going to take a little trip back in time. We're talking all about childhood games and memories.
That's right. Specifically from a time before everyone had a smartphone in their pocket. Remember that, Eva?
I do. It feels like a different world. We'll be sharing some of our own stories today, and as we chat, listen for how we use the phrases used to and would to talk about the past.
Exactly. It's a great way to talk about old habits and memories. So get comfortable and let's get started.
Okay, Paul, let's dive in. What did you used to do for fun after school when you were a kid?
Oh, that's an easy one for me. As soon as I got home, I used to drop my backpack by the door and run straight outside.
Me too. My friends and I would play in the neighborhood until our parents called us in for dinner. We used to play classic games like hide and seek or tag.
Of course, hide and seek was the best. I remember I would always try to find the most clever hiding spots.
Same. I used to hide in this big leafy bush in my neighbor's yard. I was convinced it made me invisible.
The perfect spot. We didn't have a lot of bushes, but we used to play a lot in the street itself.
In the street?
Yeah, our street was really quiet, so my friends and I would play street hockey for hours. We used to use our shoes to make the goalposts.
That's so resourceful. We would sometimes build forts in the small patch of woods behind my house. We'd use fallen branches and old blankets.
Building forts was a serious business. You had to have a secret password and everything.
Exactly. It felt like our own little kingdom. We used to think it was this huge, magical forest, but looking back, it was probably just a few trees.
We would hold official meetings in our fort. Very serious stuff, you know. We'd plan our next adventure or just sit and eat snacks we'd snuck out of the house.
Oh, we used to do the same. We would have these grand adventures on our bikes. We'd ride all over the neighborhood, pretending we were explorers discovering new lands. So what about toys? Did you have a favorite toy that you used to play with constantly?
Oh, without a doubt. It was my Lego collection. I used to spend entire weekends on my bedroom floor, just building.
Legos are timeless.
They are. I would build huge spaceships and castles. I used to think I was a master architect. I never followed the instructions. I would just create my own things.
That's the best way to play with them. I wasn't a big Lego person, but I did have a favorite doll. Her name was Sally.
A doll named Sally. Classic.
And I used to take her everywhere with me. I would make up these elaborate stories and adventures for her. We were inseparable.
That's really sweet. It's interesting, isn't it? Our toys were so simple. We really had to use our imagination.
Totally. We didn't have tablets or video games to entertain us in the same way. We had to create the fun ourselves.
Exactly. I also had these little plastic army men. I used to set up massive battles all over the living room. My mom would always trip over them.
Oh, I can imagine. My brother used to do the same thing. He would spend hours setting them up just to knock them all down.
That was the best part. It was all about the story you created in your head.
Speaking of creating things, do you remember school lunches? That was always an adventure.
It really was. I was a school cafeteria kid. I used to buy my lunch almost every day.
Oh, really? My mom used to pack my lunch for me.
What did you usually get?
Well, I used to have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, an apple, and maybe some cookies. Very simple.
That sounds nice. The cafeteria food was an experience. But on Fridays, they would serve pizza, and that was the best day of the week.
Pizza day was a big deal.
A huge deal. Everyone used to get so excited for it. We would all try to trade our other snacks for an extra slice of pizza.
Yes, trading snacks was a key part of lunchtime. I remember I used to trade my apple for a bag of chips sometimes.
A smart trade. You would see kids making these complex deals, like a candy bar for a juice box and half a sandwich. It was like a mini economy.
It really was. We would all have our strategies. It's funny to think about now.
You know, listening to us talk, I've noticed we're using used to and would a lot.
Yeah, I noticed that too. It's the perfect grammar for this topic.
It is. For our listeners, let's just quickly explain it. We use used to when we talk about a habit or a situation in the past that is finished now.
Right. Like, I used to play outside every day. I don't do that anymore.
Exactly. And would is similar. We use it for repeated actions in the past, like every summer we would go to the beach.
But you can't use would for situations or states. You can't say, I would have a Lego collection. You have to say, I used to have a Lego collection.
That's a great point. It's a small difference, but an important one for sounding natural. And thinking about all this makes me feel a bit nostalgic.
Me too. It was a simpler time in many ways, wasn't it? We used to be bored sometimes, and I think that was a good thing. It forced us to be creative.
Definitely. Well, that's probably all the time we have for today's trip down memory lane.
It goes by so fast. A big thank you to all our listeners for joining us. We hope you enjoyed it and maybe learned a little bit too.
And we encourage you to think about your own childhood. What did you used to do? What would you play with? It's a great way to practice your English.
That's a great idea. Thanks for listening, everyone.
We'll talk to you next time on Easy English Chats. Please like and subscribe. Bye for now.
Goodbye.